Welcome back to another episode of MotoGP Mac, and today we're going to talk about side aero or ground effect. And I suppose it is a new technical thing that is in MotoGP now. First debuted actually by Aprilia. And, everyone when it came out were trying to figure out what it was going to do, what were the benefits. And, the first version of it wasn't really telling. You couldn't really 100% get a grasp on what it was really for. But what we saw over the Sepang test was that every team now has a version of ground effect side pods or side aero. And while the, designs differ, and here you can see how Ducati's design is different to the Aprilia design, explaining it has always been really, really difficult. And a couple of weeks ago, I found this explanation on, and I think it's probably the best explanation that I have seen for people to understand how important this is going to be. Now, it is still in its infancy, and I think it's going to evolve over the coming years massively. But GP1 actually released some drawings just to give people an understand how the diffuser is energized on the side of the fairing. And in this one, we're going to use the Aprilia. And here you see just the side pod and basically where they're going to start with the Venturi inlet. And it looks pretty standard that it's just kind of a couple of lips and bumps in the side fairing, but they're all very purposely put there. As you'll see in our next slide, they're looking at press versus velocity. And here you can see how the air is flowing through this inlet, and you just see by the back of the fairing the Venturi tunnel that it is going into on the side fairing of the bike. Here is where it is really starting to energize. Now, there is areas where it's not so efficient, and here you'll see in the purple areas here is what's known as spillover from the Venturi sides. And the more air that spills over, obviously it is not ideal, and that's why Ducati's one is a little bit of difference, where you can see the lips coming up to stop the spillover. However, you get an understanding now of what exactly is going on there. However, this last slide, you can see really how the diffuser in green here is being energized. So the air is rushing and it's creating that downforce, depending which way the bike is obviously going. If it's towards the ground, as the air is going into that Venturi, it's creating downforce in the middle of the corner. Therefore, the bike can go faster. Now, this, as I said, is in its infancy, but I think it is really, really going to develop over the coming years. KTM have their own version of it that's being designed by Red Bull. There's a lot of technical teams getting involved in it now, and I have to admit I prefer this kind of aero to big wings, making the bikes not look like bikes. So it's definitely an interesting concept. Do I think that it's going to bring massive improvements? No, probably not right now, but in a couple of years it could definitely be a thing with all the development. But there's a lot of concepts out there. KTM's one is very different to Aprilia's one, which is very different to Ducati's one. Yamaha is kind of how I would say, it's a very mild toe dip into the whole kind of process. And Honda's is really just a copy of what Aprilia are doing. So it is definitely interesting, but I think those images that GP1 put up really give people a really good understanding of how this aero works on the side of the bike. But I'd definitely love to know your thoughts. What do you think of side aero or ground effect? Definitely leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video.